conversation today. Real good
Welcome
info.
to A1 Conversations, where leadership and community combines. Sit tight, lock in, and get inspired. Let's go.
Feel, y'all. Letting me know how you feel today. Scale of 1 to 10, what's going on? So 1, you want to try it again, right? And 10, you ready to get it in. All right. So make sure you put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. Yeah. Friday. All day. What's up? What up, though, y'all? All right. All right, y'all. So dig it. We're going to be talking about watering your own plant. What does that look like? What does that look like, y'all? What does it look like to water your own plant? All right. What I mean is we sometimes get certain things, we get certain gifts, we get certain opportunities, but we're not focused on it. You dig? We're focused on everybody else, right? Let me know if this is making sense. All right. Let me know if this is making sense to y'all. Like, for example, y'all, full disclosure, I got a plant downstairs. All right. I got a new friend. My plant name is Lucius. Okay. His full name is Lucius Left Foot Miller. You dig? And I like my plant. All right. I like my plant. Every once in a while, he kind of lets me know when he's hungry, right? Or thirsty. He droops a little bit, right? He go through all different types of things, right? But anyway, it's mine, right? It's mine, y'all. So we're talking about watering your own plants. How do you water your own plants? Meaning, how do you mind your own business? You dig? Now, the first thing is take care of your business first, y'all. Watering your own plant first. What does that look like? Looking at everything that's around you, you dig? Even people, different situations, different organizations. And in your mind, you're like, yo, man, maybe I can go and do this for them. Maybe I can do this for her or them, right? The question is, are you looking at your own garden? Are you looking at your own plant? Right? There's times when y'all we try to do everything for everybody, but we're not doing those things for ourselves. You dig? And when we're not doing those things for ourselves, those things that we're supposed to be doing go on the back burner. And next you know, your plant looking like where you been. You dig? So we're talking about that. And I want you to really think about it. Here it is, it's Friday, okay? Middle of the year. All right, middle of the year. Hopefully everything is good. So far, so good. But have you been putting more energy into someone else's garden? Yeah. Or someone else's situation or organization, but you have this thing gifted for you and you're not even taking care of it. Is that you? Is that you, friends? Hopefully it ain't. Good morning, everybody. Scale of 1 to 10. Where you at? 1, you ain't feeling too hot. 2, right? No, still. 5, okay. 6, 7. Hey, you know what? Forget that. That's my daughter's stuff. She ain't listening. But put it in. Put it in, y'all. We're talking about watering your own plants. And what does that look like? Good morning, y'all. Watering your own plants. You feel me? Watering your own plants. The second thing is you cannot stop what you see. Okay. You can't stop what you see. You can't stop what you hear. Okay. But what I'm saying is when these things are going on, make sure you're looking, but you're not looking too long, right? Because you can monitor other people's garden. You can monitor other people's plant. You know what they should be doing? What they need to be doing is A, B, C, and D. What they need to be doing is blah, blah, blah. But what do you need to do for your garden? Okay. What are you doing? Are you not just watering it? Is it getting adequate sunshine? Right? Are you really surrounding your plant with happy vibes? Are you doing the things that you need to do? Y'all listen, sometimes we focus on other people's business. Or other people's plants. OPP, can you dig it? Sometimes we do that and we lose sight of what we're supposed to be doing with our own stuff. All right. So I'm just encouraging y'all, take a minute, see what's going on, but don't stay too long. You feel me? Don't stay too long because it's not your responsibility. Y'all. Speaking of that, I'm gonna take a little pause for the cause. For those that don't know, got a brand new book out and I talk a little bit about this. As a matter of fact, if you've been following me, you know about the first Black Collar Mindset, the art of strategic thinking. The second one, this one right here, we go into the plan again. Now, the first book, we talked about watering plastic plants. All right, think about it. Some of us are watering plants that's not real. Let me sip on that for a second. I don't know who I'm talking to. But anyway, sometimes we water plants that's not real. Okay, waste our time, money, resources, and all that. But the question is, moving forward, how do you take care of the things that are real in your life? So if you're interested, put it in the chat. Say, hey, me. Just put me, and then we'll move forward. I give you the link so you can go and support your boy. But you can get some real good news that you can use. Anyway, moving forward, talking about watering your own plants, y'all. Okay, the next thing is don't pull up other people's weeds. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Okay. You might see them. Okay. You might see them growing or whatever, but you don't want to pull up other people's weeds. Okay. You don't want to involve yourself in other people's problems. Okay. Why do you say that, Seth? I'll tell you why. Because maybe they need these weeds to go through whatever it is that they need to go through. And it's not your responsibility to do it for them. Y'all listen, sometimes we take away other people's learning lessons, right? Their opportunities. You dig? Sometimes we do this. We take care of other people's stuff. Oh, well, look, if I see this, it'd be wrong if I don't do this for them. Really? Really? And look, some might think this is wrong. Some might think this is rude, blah, blah, blah. But who looked out for you? And I'm not saying that in a facetious way, but this is what I'm saying. You learn better when you go through certain things. Okay. So what I'm saying is, look, you don't have to save everybody. Can you dig it? You don't have to save everybody. You can't pull up everybody's, pull everybody out of whatever situation. You are taking away their learning experience, friends. You dig what I'm saying? So just because you see a weed growing in someone else's garden, mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. So saying good morning, everybody that's just tuning in. We're talking about watering your own plants. All right. You have the responsibility to take care of all the things that you have been blessed with. Are you doing it? It's not your responsibility to take care of other people's plants. You dig? You down with OPP? I hope not. I hope not. You dig? So what we started off with is making sure that you water your plant first. Okay. Y'all remember on the airplanes, right? We talk about this all the time. Shout out to Lions Den. Make sure you go and subscribe. Shout out to Herm. I know you're watching somewhere. Look, when you're in an airplane, one of the first things they say after you supposed to sit down and put on your seatbelt during a time of turbulence, okay, or if there's a loss of pressure in the airplane, they say put on who mask first, yours, and then help somebody else. I don't think people understand that concept. All right, so conceptualize that to your life. All right, you have other things that you need to do first in order for you to take care of those other things in other people's lives, right? Because who do you look for real? Who do you look like trying to help somebody when you need help? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Don't make no sense, right? So water your own plant first, right? Then next, you want to look, okay? You can look, right? You can look, but don't meddle in other people's things, right? It's okay to notice certain things, right, y'all? It's okay to notice what's going on, but just don't stop, okay? Do not stop what you're doing, because what happens is as you're stopping what you're doing, it becomes a distraction, and then you start taking on other people's things. And shout out to those out there that are empaths, right? You're thinking, you always, you feel a way about certain things. You're like, oh man, I just hate to see them go through this, or look what they doing. Check this out. It ain't always negative. Okay. They can be getting it in for real. They can be getting it in right now, doing great things. But what happens is we start to compare ourselves. You feel me? This isn't the thing. Focus on your own garden. You feel me? You can watch other people, but focus on your own. The next thing is you don't want to pull up other people's weeds. Okay. If you see something that is struggling or probably strangling their plant or within their garden, hey, if you want to holler at them, cool. Say, hey, you might want to watch out for this. But you know what, y'all? There's times when you try to advise people of certain things, they don't want to hear it. They're not ready to hear it. You understand? So I just say tread lightly, do whatever you got to do. If you want to holler at them, that's cool. But if not, hey, if they're not picking up what you're putting down, pick it up and go about your business. You dig? Now, next thing is stick to your own schedule, your own watering schedule. Okay, stick to your own watering schedule. So what that means is, y'all, sometimes a lot of times you know what works for you. All right, you know what time you wake up in the morning, you know what time you go to sleep, or you need to go to sleep. All right, you know when you need to, take care of certain things, and you know when it's time to slack off, right? Do some degenerate stuff, right? Whatever, like doom scrolling, whatever. What I'm saying is, stick to your own watering schedule, stick to your own schedule, because what happens is, as you are doing certain things and life starts lifing, you get distracted and then you're like, I can't do this anymore. No, you can, friends. You can. Shout out to everybody that's listening. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to everybody that's listening right now, y'all. But what I'm saying is, look, if you once you stick to your schedule, that helps you with discipline, that helps you with consistency, that helps you with all things to help your garden grow. You feel me? Stick to your schedule, friends. It's hard when we're doing certain things and we compare ourselves to other people. That's none of your business. You feel me? It's none of your business. Please, please stick to your schedule. Now, if your schedule needs to be adjusted, adjust that thing, but make sure you put the right things in the right way. Okay, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything, and hold yourself down with that, right? Now, hopefully this is making some sense. And for those of y'all that's just tuning in, put in a scale of 1 to 10 how you feel this morning. Seriously, how do you feel? How do you feel? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 is like, nah, right? 3, I'm getting there, right? 6 is like, yeah, I'm feeling it, right? And hopefully whatever it is that whatever it is that you're picking up right now, you're getting better, right? You're feeling a little better. But chime in, put it in the chat how you feel. And if you 10, let's go. It's Friday, all right? Act like you know good. And by the way, you see me all wet and everything. Why? Because I had to get it in. Watering my own plant, right? And sticking to my schedule. Let Herm say it. I just put water on myself. He's a hater. But anyway, so look, y'all, the next thing is this. If something isn't going right now, and you had and you took someone's advice, okay? You took someone's advice and it's not working for you at the moment. Don't blame their watering hose. You dig what I'm saying? Don't blame their source. Look and see what you're doing, okay? Look at the method, okay, and see how it applies to you. Y'all listen, sometimes we look at other people, or we ask people, hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? Look, they may give you certain information, right? But maybe that information isn't quite right for you. So therefore, you have to re-engineer that thing. It's okay, right? It's okay. But if it's not going the way you think it should go, or check this out, or if you're not getting the results that you think you should get, just like this other person, you can't blame what that other person is doing. Okay. Look at your own source. You dig? Look at your own source. Look and see how you're getting it in. Are you truly getting it in? Okay. And y'all, we talked about this the other day. There's times when our effort, right? Our effort doesn't match our standards. Right. What I mean is that if you're truly taking care of your plant, those things that you supposedly doing, okay, the things that you're supposed to be doing, you're not doing. You're seeing the results of those things, but you feel like, oh my God, y'all, look, the word you feel like this should happen this way. Look at yourself. Look at the source. Are you doing all the things that equals the desired result? Okay. Look at the source and look at what you can hold yourself accountable and responsible for. Y'all listen, so many times we get mad at the method. Oh, bars. Sometimes we get mad at the method. It's not the method. It's your consistency. It's your discipline. You feel me? Or we get mad at other people because they're receiving the desired result that we want. Uh-oh. You dig? Let's be real. So what I'm saying is, you don't want to blame talking about water, right? We're talking about watering your plants and everything. You don't want to blame the water. Okay. You don't want to blame the source of water. Look and see what it is that you're doing. Okay. Like, for example, Lucius downstairs, my plant, Lucius left foot. I have to make sure he has the right amount of water. You did. That's my responsibility because he drinks a lot of water. Now, I can't be mad if I still have water, right? I have water, a water source, and water spigot and all that, but he needs the water. I can't be mad because the water isn't watering him, right? For him, for me, right? It takes me to do that thing. So what I'm saying is, look at the things that you're doing, all right, or the things that you want. Are you truly being actively involved in the desired result that you want? Hear what I'm saying? Are you actively involved in it, y'all? Are you actively, I mean, in it? I was having a conversation with a friend the other day and talking about, listen, I just want to do different things. I want to get out in these communities doing this. And then so we was talking about, okay, cool. I know people that do A, B, C, and D, but the thing is, you have to be there, have to get into it, right? So, y'all, I challenge you, think about all the things that you want to do right now. Think about all the people that you want to help. Are you in the place to be? Okay. Are you in the place to be to connect with those individuals? All right. Are you really doing it? You can't be mad that people don't know what you're doing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Listen, you can't be mad that people don't know what you are doing if you're not where those people are. You dig what I'm saying? People, listen, there's some of you right now that have a business right now, right? You have a business here. Okay. You got a business here. You have a book here. You have a book here, right? But we talk about all the things that we want to do, but you're not putting in that work. All right. This is what I'm saying, y'all. You can't be mad at the fact that you're not getting what you think you deserve if you're not working towards what you deserve. Does this make any sense to anybody? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. If this hurting your feelings, good. I still love you, though. And one more shout out again for those that's interested, getting your copy of the Black Collar Mindset 2, Volume 2, y'all. It's here. It's in there. Get it directly at your crib. If you're interested, just put, boom, me. I'm interested, and I'll send you the link, y'all. Direct link you get in like 3 days. But anyway, hopefully this made some sense to y'all. We talked about watering your plant, minding your business, y'all. Minding your business. I know it's Friday, it's warm outside, or hopefully y'all having a good day thus far. Scale of 1 to 10, wherever you are, you're closer to 10 than you was when you first started. Okay, maybe you're better. Hopefully you're better, but focus on the things that you can do for you. All right. Now there's people that's going to be doing things all around you, friends, all around you every day. But mind your business. Okay. Focus on your own plan and make sure your plan is real. Shout out again. Listen, some of y'all are watering plastic plants. Plastic plants equals, whoo boy, fake relationships. Okay, those relationships that's conditional. All right, jacked up organizations. All right, occupations even. Okay, yeah. And what I mean is you're putting so much time, energy, and other resources in those things, and you're not getting what you believe that you deserve. All right. But you're expecting something from it. Think about it. How crazy would it be? You got a plastic, you got a plastic, let's say apple tree. Okay, it ain't real, but you keep watering it, expecting real apples. Think about it. Think about it. Yes, yes, yes. Think about it. Think about how many times we spend time, energy, and resources in things that's really not fruitful. You understand? But as we're transitioning, after we understand those things that are real, how do you take care of it? Okay. How do you take care of those things? So hopefully y'all have a good day today. Let's get it in. Take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget, let me know if you want this copy or just, hey, just let me know. I'll put it in the link and I'll send you a link or it'll be in the description. All right. Y'all have a good day. Take care.